Just kidding.
Good morning.
Good morning. I said that because if you haven't noticed, every week I introduce it because
Because I have clean and green in my head, and I keep thinking that the segment is called Clean and Green.
It's not.
And it's not actually called Clean and Green. It's called
Creating the Organic You. So welcome to episode 5, and today we're going to talk to you about our mascaras, which is super exciting because we have a whole bunch of them actually.
So many of them, and it's something we're quite passionate about because it's one of the things, if you can get rid of something toxic from your makeup bag or your life in general, make sure you chuck your mascara out the window.
Yes.
Or into the
Or
bin,
like
if you're driving in the car.
If you're driving in the car,
Chuck it out.
Don't do your mascara in the car.
It's so bad for you. Normal mascara is so bad, so we want to help you get rid of it. Anybody that you know in your life that uses or has, your mum, your friends, anybody, stop them right now. They will not want to use it any longer.
Bam! And we're going to start off actually by telling you about why you shouldn't be using your mascara.
Yes.
So before we talk about
Our good ones.
Zuii Mascaras, which are the clean and green ones.
Well, I'll hide the mascara here. So let's say, let's just scare you a little bit and let you know what's actually in normal. When I say normal, petrochemicals, synthetic mascaras, the ones you go into the...
Just your everyday mascara that you see in the shop. It's
Myers,
probably
David Jones,
in your bathroom right now.
Priceline, wherever you go and buy your mascara, you will come across this 100 times a day if you're walking through these makeup departments. So
they're full of toxic chemicals, disgusting things. I wrote a list down actually of what they were, and I didn't bring my list.
Well, there's lots of things. One of the things is mineral oil. So they contain mineral oil, which is derived from petrol. It's from fuel. So that's one thing that's a no-no, that you don't really want to be putting around your eyes in particular.
Yes, there's also urea, which is actually banned in some places, and it's from urine.
But it's not banned in Australia.
No.
So you will find
that on your eyelashes.
Urea in quite a lot of mascara, and I think other cosmetic products, but a lot in mascara.
So
There's
petrol, urine. What have we got?
synthetic polymers. So they use a lot of synthetic, like, not fiberglass, but imagine like fluffy sort of fiber. They use
It's like
synthetic.
plastics.
Yes.
Yep.
Like when we were talking about when you have a fry pan and you coat it with that
That
plastic,
non-slip.
like the Teflon-y thing,
Yeah.
like that synthetic coating.
That's in your mascara.
They put anything and everything they can that's synthetic into the mascara to make it perform, basically, because it's not easy to make an organic mascara that performs.
Wow,
which we'll get
we did
to. But there's everything that's bad. You've got so much alcohol in there, drying your lashes out. So you've got all of these petrochemicals, parabens.
Yeah.
What else was on the list we were going through?
It was a horrid list. I was
we were
mortified,
scrunching
actually.
our face up the whole time. There was just, everything was synthetic. There was not one good thing where you looked at it and you thought, oh my goodness, that sounds okay. There was dyes. Synthetic dyes.
That's it, from
coal tar.
Coal tar
Oh,
is how they actually get the black.
we nearly died. We're like, oh my goodness. So it's basically like paint. You're putting synthetic colours onto your eyes.
And then what happens actually is, because of all that disgusting stuff that you're putting on your eyelashes, it dries them out and they snap off.
Well, they go thick and crunchy. It's like we talked about painting a wall. If you're painting this onto your eyes, it goes crunchy and hard. And we had this discussion, and I said, if you've ever slept in petrochemical, toxic mascara, you wake up the next day, if you've had a hard night, and your eyelashes are all crusted over the pillow. So your eyelashes actually snap off. So it's so toxic that it might look good when it's on, but throughout the night when you're moving about on your pillow, they snap off. And you wake up and you've lost half your bloomin' eyelashes. They're all sprinkled all over the pillow. So that's not a good start either. And then you scrub your eyes.
And then you rub all those toxins into your eyes.
You wake up and you're like, oh, I've had such a hard night. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Forgot to take my mascara off. And it's all going into your body.
Yuck.
So that's a no-no.
Actually, on that note of losing your eyelashes, since I've been using the Zuii mascara, I use the Vegan Mascara, my eyelashes have gotten like heaps fuller and thicker and longer. I've actually noticed, I've been like, wow, I have like really nice eyelashes.
And soft. It makes it so soft. So hopefully that's not scared you, but open your eyes.
I hope it has scared you.
And open your eyes.
Open your eyes, people.
Open your eyes
Please.
to the fact that mascara is just terrible.
Yeah.
Chuck it out now. If you've got it in your house, go grab it, chuck it out.
You should be scared. You should be mortified. And then you should buy some of this. And we're going to tell you why.
Yes. So maybe start with the vegan.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 5 colours.
Jennifer says hey.
Hey, Jennifer!
Hi. So
If
we've
you have
got
any questions you want to know, you can
Yes.
type them in. Let us know.
So vegan, take it away. Here's something I prepared earlier on my arm. I don't know if you can see that, Zach, but that's not all of the colours. That's most of the colours.
Yeah,
there's one
just
extra
the
colour. There's
black.
the black one that's not there. So you can see all the colours.
So, well, I'll start by telling you, we actually have 3 types of mascara. So we
Yes.
have our vegan mascara, which comes in 6 colours.
6.
Yep. Then we have our volume and we have our Maxi Lash.
Mhm.
So the vegan mascara is vegan friendly.
Yes.
That's actually because it doesn't use beeswax.
Yes.
It uses
Carnauba.
carnauba wax. Carnauba wax. We actually Googled
There's
how
so
to
many-
pronounce this word.
There's so many different ways. I used to say carnauba, and then it's carnauba, or there's a million
The
ways.
lady on YouTube said I could say carnauba or carnauba.
Yes.
And it's actually from a native Brazilian plant.
Yes.
And it comes off the leaves of that. So it's a wax off the leaves. So that's in there. I didn't bring my notes. I think I need to get
Oh
them.
no, I've got a great memory.
Ah,
There's
she's got
a
a
couple
great memory.
of different really good extracts. There's honeysuckle extract.
No, there's not.
There-
Terrible memory.
Excuse me,
There
there's
is not,
horsetail.
there's not
It's
honeysuckle in there.
horsetail. It's
Horsetail and
extract.
nettle.
Nettle.
And what
That's
does
why
that
I
do?
said that, so that you could remember where I was. They both have really high contents of
Silica, which
Do you
is great
remember?
for your hair, skin, and nails, which is why
Yes.
it's fantastic for
Yes.
your lashes and it helps them to grow nice
Mhm.
and thick and strong.
And they have a high content of minerals.
hmm
So they're very nourishing to the
Mhm.
lashes. So I think we tried to create something that is more a treatment for your lashes
It is.
rather than just
It's
put
a conditioner.
Yes, we don't want to just put mascara on and have colour. We want it to do something at the same time. So this is treating, nourishing, softening your lashes, and you can sleep in it if you want to. I've
Yeah.
slept in it many a time, and it
I
won't.
don't.
Sometimes I do, and your lashes
I
won't.
wash my face. before
Your
I go to
lashes-
bed.
they won't go crunchy and fall out.
Dina says hi.
Hi, Dina.
Hi. So there's a lot of good benefits to this
Mhm.
vegan mascara.
I'm
There was
gonna go get
there was
mine.
another
I'm getting my
main ingredient.
notebook.
Well, while you're doing getting the notes, let's look again at the colours. There's so many different colours. So there's emerald, and then this one is earth. This one is amethyst, so it's got a purpley undertone. This one is lapis, so it's blue, and this one is our ash, which is almost black, but not quite. So depending on your colour tones, you can use these a lot of different ways. You can actually use the black one first. Jess actually has this really cool trick. I was just saying that trick that you do when you apply different colours. So Jess puts the black, the granite on first. And then depending on her mood for the day, she might then put the emerald one over the top. So you can do one layer of black, and then you can just top it up with a little flash of colour. So you don't have to use just one shade. You can actually incorporate a couple of
My actual
shades.
everyday go-to is granite, one layer,
And then
this side, and then
emerald, don't
emerald.
you?
Yeah, that's why I wore the
Yes.
skirt, because that's the colour of the mascara and I love it so much.
And there is different things, like you can say if you're very blonde, the ash would work really well for you. If you've got brown eyes, the amethyst works really well. So there is
I
definitely
like the
key
amethyst
shades.
too, because it's nice.
Yes, every time if I wear that, somebody says, "Oh, your eyes look so brown." I'm like, "Well, my eyes are brown," but it actually accentuates
It does,
the brownness in
Yeah.
your eyes.
And I feel like this, I
Emerald.
have green eyes, so the emerald in that, when I hit the sun, I can notice that you can't really tell that much because it's dark, that I have coloured mascara on, but in the sun, when the rays hit my eyelashes, they like sparkle green.
Or
and
if
it,
you're in
like,
the
makes
shops,
my
I've
eyes
had
dance.
somebody say to me in the shops when I was at the checkout, they're like, "Oh my goodness, what are you wearing on your eyes?" I'm like, "What have I done differently?" But the light hits it and it sort of sparkles.
Yeah, it does.
Sort of like a shine to it, which is quite cool.
So I've gone and got my notes, guys.
Oh, great.
Before that, Desert Shadow Organic says hi.
Hi!
And so does Joanna Jackie.
Hey,
Hi,
Joanna.
guys.
Joanna Jackie. I like that.
That's a
That's
cool
got a nice
name.
ring to it.
So we said horsetail.
Here you go. This is why I had to get my notes.
Horsetail.
This
Nettle.
was- Rose told us today,
Mm.
this was actually specifically designed for people who couldn't really wear mascaras, who had really sensitive eyes.
Mm.
So this is so gentle. Like anybody who like gets really irritated.
A lot of people get sensitive eyes and
Yep.
allergies. Of course, you would get an allergy if you're putting chemical mascara on your eyes. So people are
Yeah.
quite concerned. Oh, will I get an allergy? Probably not, because this is organic.
Yes.
So if you previously had allergies, this might be a good go-to as in the next step to try.
Yep. Actually,
To the next thing.
it's just making me think about it because I'm like the most sensitive person on the planet. And I used to get really itchy eyes, and I don't anymore.
There
But
you
I
go.
haven't noticed because you don't really notice
There
when
you
something
go.
goes away. Yeah, there you go. It's actually got, yes, the carnauba wax.
Mhm.
It has rose geranium oil in it.
Oh, that's what we were talking about, because that's what gives it the beautiful scent, which we haven't even talked about yet.
Smells yummy.
The scent of this is amazing. I don't know if you've frequently opened mascaras in shops, but I do that and smell the testers and think, oh, that smells
Petrol and urine?
terrible. It smells like chemicals. It smells like, what? This waft of chemicals in your face.
Yeah.
When you smell this, it smells woody, fresh, kind of. Do you know
No,
that?
that's the other one.
No, this
one's
smells-
rosy.
But it smells like. Let's smell it now and try and describe through the screen what we can smell. You have to tell us if we get
Every
it on
time
our
I wish
nose.
we could have this.
So it does smell rosy. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. I hate to say that she's right, but it is more of a rose.
Yeah.
Floral. It's a floral.
Because this one has the rose geranium oil in it.
It just
it's
smells
the other
delicious.
mascara that has
The
other
wooden
oils, yes.
undertone.
So this is actually
Smells
like an
great.
antimicrobial. It kills bacteria and stuff as well. And just
We
if
do
you
want
want
to
to
discovered something
scare
scary
you,
today.
we'll
Well,
scare
the
you a
other
little
day.
bit more. The other day we discovered eyelash mites. Are they mites?
Yes, they're mites, and you can thank my son. You can thank my son.
Space.
No, my son said, "Oh, look, you can get eyelash mites." I'm like, "What? What's all this all about?" And then when we were talking to Rose about the formula, she said, "Oh, yeah, a lot of these things in here are antimicrobial to decrease the chance of
Yep.
mites growing on your eyelashes."
Yep. So please go check your eyelashes. I don't want you to have mites. They're really scary. They have 8 legs. Google them.
But there's one good thing that you need to
This
also
kills bacteria.
yes, and make sure with your mascaras, don't keep them for longer than 6 months.
Yes.
Don't cross-use them throughout the family with your friends, because there's so much bacteria that can be transferred from eyes.
Yeah.
It's incredible, but
Yeah.
we're trying to
We're
trying to-
Shreya in the background like
we're trying to stop no, but we're trying to help you stop the amount of bacteria by putting some of these key ingredients in there
Yes.
that actually prevents that
Yeah.
the bacteria growing, because it's inevitable. You're putting in on and on, off and on, and it's if they're there, it's going to grow.
Yep. So we have rose geranium oil, makes it smell like roses,
Mhm.
antibacterial,
Yes.
and the ancient Egyptians used to use it all the time for like
Making
keep
their
their skin amazing.
beautiful.
So like
I
let's be
know.
like Egyptian goddesses
Yes.
and we're Zuii.
I thought that your skirt was very Egyptian today when I
Oh,
was
is it?
looking at that tone.
Egyptian. All right, there you go.
Millie Beauty says hey.
Hi, Billy Beauty. So, this actually is like a treatment as well because it protects and conditions. We're
Oh,
going to go
it's-
back to you already
it's
talked
so
about.
good.
It's because of the horsetail and the nettle leaf.
Yes.
The synergy of those together.
Mm.
That's what like
It's,
really
yeah,
conditions
it's just
your
so
lashes.
nourishing. You can actually apply quite a lot of this too. So it's, you know, with the synthetic mascara, you might just have to do one coat and bam, because there's so much toxins in there, you've got instant, like you've got fake lashes on. You find that you get quite a good result just with one coat, but I find I like to overuse mascara. I like a lot of definition. So I put one coat, wait 10 seconds, another coat, 10 seconds, maybe another coat. So
Well,
you can,
I end up putting 2 on because I
That's
do
right.
one of granite and then one
Yes.
of emerald. But I wouldn't need to if
No.
I didn't. I just want to put
Yes.
the emerald on top.
But you can layer it, is what
Yeah.
I'm getting at. If you want to put more, you can. You just have to be mindful just to wait
Yeah.
20 seconds to let it dry, 10 or 20 seconds in between.
Yeah. And so those actually nourish you at the root level.
Yes.
So they're helping, because your eyelashes, you actually lose them like every 30 days.
Yes,
And
you
so
do.
it's nourishing them and it's getting you at the root level. So as the new ones come out, they're like building that. So that's why you get nice, beautiful lashes.
It's very, very
Yeah.
nourishing.
Sinna and Lola say hi.
Hi,
Oh, Sinna, hi, Lola! Oh, Lola's so cute.
You're melting Abby's heart.
And so what else have we missed about the
Well,
vegan?
about the vegan one, so we've got the 6 colours and
So you know the colours, we went through the colours, we're in amethyst.
the way that these are actually
up.
coloured are from naturally derived
Yes.
minerals from the earth.
We
So
do not use any
no
dyes.
dyes, no synthetic or artificial
There is
colours.
no coal tar used here.
No.
At Zuii Organic, we do not use that. But yeah, there's a great amount of colours. So don't be scared of the colours, I think, as well, because it's something that a lot of people have never delved into. They think, I'll just use black, which is our granite, but get some colour. Like, colour's great.
That's some emerald.
Yeah, get some colour
Get
into
that
it.
in.
Just
Can you see that, like, in the light? How pretty is it? It's so delicious.
They're beautiful. And these are smudge proof too. We didn't really
Yeah.
touch on that. So you're not going to turn into a panda bear. We're not saying they're water resistant. Don't go swimming on a,
Well,
like a date with someone and then come up and...
I went swimming on a date with someone in it, and I didn't smudge at all.
She might not have that boyfriend anymore.
Maybe I did just smudge all down my face.
But
I
you
wasn't
can.
aware. No.
But I find if I swim at the beach or something, I will end up with a little bit because I probably touch my face.
It doesn't run down my face or anything though. I've cried in this, I've swam in it, and
It's a very emotional workplace in here. We're very...
well, I wasn't swimming here or crying.
There's lots of crying.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
That's lapis.
That
That's
colour
the
is
blue.
amazing.
It's pretty crazy. That's the most vibrant one, I reckon.
It's so nice. Like,
Wait, is that? It says lapis on the back, but I'm not sure that is lapis.
no, that is lapis, isn't it? Or is that the amethyst? Because they both look similar until you put them on, and then one's definitely more purple, which is the amethyst.
Anyway,
But if you know anyone in your family, please get them to check out
yes.
their existing mascaras and replace it with something fresh.
Let's talk about these guys.
Oh,
Bryn
yes.
and Jennifer say hi.
Hi,
guys.
Who is it? Jennifer.
And Bryn.
Bryn. Cool.
Hi.
Is that your real name?
That's a cool name.
If it is, I'm totally down with that. Bryn.
Name their kids that.
We find mini Bryns running around everywhere.
Soon you're going to see a product come out with that name. We're going to name it that.
Maybe we could. That'd be
We
exciting.
do always need to think of new product names and colour names and things like that. So if you've got a cool suggestion,
Yeah.
send it
in.
through. We've got a few new things in the pipeline that we need some names for.
We do actually. Exciting.
We should
things.
run something for that, Zach. You should
Yeah,
be running some
competition.
kind of...
Find a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Zach. Behind the scenes, you need to sort that out.
So this is. I get confused about which tubes what.
This is the
Maxi Lash.
This is the one
the volume.
I wear. This one. This is the one I always wear. This is the Maxi Lash, and that is the volume. We're going to talk about them as in a whole because they're very similar.
They are, yeah.
Similar base ingredients,
But the
different
brushes are very,
applications.
very different. So the base ingredients, these actually contain natural fibers in there. So when you're looking at your
Yes.
old
Petro one,
toxic, yucky one,
your synthetic one that has synthetic polymers and
yeah, that stuff
Horrible stuff.
has like yeah, those plasticky things
Yes.
in there that's actually creating the volume and length
Yes.
in there. Whereas ours is natural fibers from cane sugars. So
it's very
instead
exciting.
of plastic or chemicals, you got some sugars.
Natural goodness.
Yeah, so what they actually do is those fibers, what do they do? Like
stick
together because we've got shea butter in there as well. So
Yes.
you got like the shea butter with the fibers sticking to it, and
There's two different types of
I can't
oils.
remember this.
There's three
Kaolin.
oils.
Kaolin. Kaolin. I'm not allowed to say the big words.
Kaolin.
Kaolin. It's a
Clay.
It's a clay. Yeah. So that's in there as well, and that clay actually draws out impurities. So again, helping you to
But they
not
use that. We
store.
discovered too that they use kaolin in making paper, and they use it in like medicinal things.
Yeah,
It's
and
used in
making
a lot of
porcelain and pottery
Yes.
and stuff like that. It's a really cool clay.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
So we have it in here, and that draws out impurities as well as a clay. So that's helping with not getting any bacteria build up and stuff as well. It's drawing stuff out. But the combination of those
Yes.
three things, so the shea butter, the clay, and the fibers, make this like a thick volumizing. They stick to your lashes and
Yes.
build them, make it look longer and thicker.
Exactly.
Yes.
So and then we put there's three different types of oils,
Three
like an
oils.
oil blend that we put in there because you can imagine if you have a lot of ingredients that thicken, we have to have these beautiful oils to actually keep it all balanced.
Yeah, make it fluid.
Yes, make it apply effortlessly.
That wasn't very effortless.
Not for a Friday, it wasn't very effortless, was it? So we should maybe show you the two different heads.
Actually, let's go to the scent on this one because
Oh.
those oils that we
that
used,
I was talking about
this was from before where I said, no, these ones smell like roses. These are the ones that actually smell like a really nice, like woody,
Forest.
orangey.
It's like walking through and you smell the bark, the wood. I don't
Yeah.
know, it's delicious.
It's because
delicious.
this one has rose, but it also has orange peel oil, and it has, I can't remember this one,
Palmarosa.
Palmarosa. Which is like got a woody smell to it. So with the orange and the wood, oh my god. No, mine's empty. Yours isn't.
Mine's
That's
not
the
empty.
one that smells really good. Yeah.
Wooden.
Yeah. Woody, orangey.
It just smells delicious. But you can see, this is the Maxi Lash.
So we have to talk about the two
yes,
brushes.
so there's different delivery is what we talk about, and the heads on them are different. This one has a rubber head. So can you see that, Zach?
Do you need anything behind it to see it?
So that does that make it better?
Yeah.
So that's what we call a rubber head.
There's the difference, by the way.
Yeah. The beauty of this one is this is your maximum length. So hence the name Maxi Lash. Creative, isn't it?
Very exciting.
So you actually, when you're putting this on in that motion, you're actually dragging the brush. So the brush is designed to actually lengthen the lashes. So that's how, and you can see there's like little spaces in between the brush. So this brush delivers maximum length. So that's what that is for.
Whereas this one, if you want to get in on this, there's nothing in this. This is an empty brush.
That's a thicker, sort of more volume
volumizing, which is again really creative name, the volume mascara.
But because the bristles are closer, that delivers product in a different way. So you're actually getting thickness when you put it on, rather than this one is delivering length. It pushes all the product towards the ends of the lash. That one keeps them all together and delivers more in the width.
So we're going like, I'm having like an epiphany in my head here about this. Well, we got all these fibers and everything, right?
Yes.
And so if this is keeping them all like close together and bunched, I'm going to get like thick lashes. And then that one's pulling all the fibers to the end. It's gonna like make it look like they're longer.
You can actually see this when you're putting when you're putting the Maxi Lash on. You actually pull it out, then you can see, oh, that looks good. Then you pull it again, and you can see it grabs hold of the end of the lash and extends it.
Cool.
It makes your lashes longer.
That's really cool.
Right in front of your eyes.
Well, Rose did say today when we were talking to her about these, because we have a little meeting with Rose every Friday morning about what we're going to talk about.
Yes.
Because she's the amazing formulator and the magic behind this.
Amazing insight into the ingredients. Like, we can understand an ingredient and go, oh, great, okay, that's what that does, like kaolin. But we didn't know that they use that to make paper.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't know that. I was like, oh my goodness, everybody needs to know that we use that. And they used to use it in Chinese porcelain.
Yeah.
Like, cool. It's amazing.
But she did say that the brush, I wrote it down because I was
the delivery?
Yeah, it's
the word?
No, the brush is the delivery system, and it's the critical mass in the mascara.
That's right. And she says if the brush doesn't match with the formula,
it must complement the formula.
She didn't say it's useless, but if your brush doesn't match, like if you had a brush in here that wasn't a maximum length brush, it wouldn't work.
But if you took this brush and then used it with the vegan mascara,
you can't do that.
It's not going to have the same effect, because the brush and the formula have to complement each other. So getting those key things to work together is like really important.
So that's what makes it work, guys. So you've got to have the right brush with the right product, no chemicals, and you're onto a winner.
These two actually have green tea and aloe vera extracts in them as well. So yummy. And
they're in different packaging, so you can kind of differentiate between which is which. Maxi looks like a little smaller thing, volume's a bit bigger, and vegan is like that. But keep in mind, these ones are not vegan, but when we say they're not vegan, it's only because they use beeswax.
Yes, instead of that
carnauba. But it's organic, sustainably sourced beeswax. So
it is organic, sustainably sourced, and exciting. They will be vegan.
Yes, we are planning to change this, and maybe the next 3 to 6 months we'll change this over to vegan as well. But at the moment, everything will be vegan. We're trying
not only because of the beeswax.
So don't be deterred by the beeswax. It's still sustainably sourced beeswax.
Well, the bees are getting looked after.
Yes,
they're all good.
We do.
Well, yes, we will change it to vegan. So keep a lookout if you really want them and still can't do the beeswax.
But you can actually mix, like if you wanted to use one of these on first, you could then put one of these over the top as well. So you can mix your two products. So you could apply volume, and then if you wanted a little bit of colour, you could put one of the vegan ones over the top to give you a little flash of colour. You can even just put the colour on like the outside. Have you ever done that? Just like on the tips, it looks really cute. The amethyst or the blue or something. Did we forget something?
Yeah, that's in the toxic mascaras.
Oh no! What is
Aluminium powder.
Oh yes.
Aluminium powder.
I remember that now.
On your eyes. Do you want to just go, anybody who wasn't in before, we told you why you should try out your mascara.
We should just
Here's a list
we
again.
should just go through what's in toxic.
The toxic ones. Urea, which is from urine. Petrol.
Yes. Mineral oil.
Aluminium. Doesn't matter. It's from petrol.
Exactly.
It's from petrol. It's petrol.
Exactly.
Petrol's petrol.
Aluminium. What else?
Coal
did you say?
tar dye,
Yes.
aluminium powder, synthetic polyesters and plastics, petrochemicals, formaldehyde,
Alcohol. Everything. You name it. If it's a banned ingredient, it'll probably be in your mascara.
throw them out.
If you've still got the box, go and have a refill on the box.
Actually, as a little gift for you guys, if you go throw out your toxic mascara right now, you can use the discount for the next week.
We do have a discount code.
We're going to give you 15% off our mascaras. Zach's saying yes. What's the code, Zach?
Mascara 15.
Mascara 15.
Because you really need to transition. If you're going to change one thing, change your mascara just to start with, because you're going to get even better results and you're going to feel
it's
good.
actually great. Since I've made that switch, like I said, to the vegan mascara, my eyelashes have never been better.
Yeah, you need to make the switch, people.
Aya says hi, and Renee Holden says hi.
Hi.
And Health 2000 Johnsonville say hi.
Hi, Health 2000!
Hi.
Exciting!
Jess was just over there not long ago.
Not too long ago.
Feels like
might
it.
have seen you there.
Yeah, you might have seen Jess at the conference over there.
Okay, so does anybody
Yes.
on the live have any live questions? I know we've got some questions from before.
Yes, from last week we've got some questions.
There's nothing direct yet, but how about we go 1-1 back and forth? Yeah?
Sure, Zach, we'll be happy to do with what you want to do with us.
So we did have a question submitted from Kobe, who's in New South Wales.
Yes.
And she asked, essentially she said, I have very sensitive eyes which usually react to when I use other mascaras, so will I be able to use the Zuii range?
Well, now that we've enlightened you into what's in normal mascaras, that's probably why you're getting a reaction.
Yes, yes, you will, Kobe, and use the vegan mascara because that has been specifically developed for people with sensitive eye
And that's
areas.
the one with the vegan one is the only one that's got colour choice.
all the colours. So you've got like
Pick your colour.
so many choices.
Pick 2 colours.
Get a granite and a colour.
Yeah, we should say to everyone,
I
get a
love
granite and a colour.
Yeah, put them on together.
Well, that ties in good to the next question, which was submitted by Charlie in Queensland. And she asked, are the coloured vegan mascaras too intense to wear on just like a regular daily
No
basis?
way.
Yeah, not
No.
at all. Not at all.
No.
This emerald one, the only reason I don't wear that on its own is because I want more,
Yes.
like, bing! So
Yeah.
I put the granite on too. But you could just wear, even if I just wear the emerald on its own, you can't even really tell that I'm wearing green mascara
No.
until you see it. And you're like,
Yes.
oh.
Like
no,
they look much brighter on my skin, so
Yeah.
you've got to think putting on a dark eyelash, you need a lot of application to get it that bright, so it's not going to be that bright.
The lapis, which is the blue one, is pretty.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty bright.
Yeah.
Like you put that
It's
on
full
by
on.
itself, like you'll have blue lashes.
Yeah.
But I think
It
it's
just
cool.
it
Wear
just feels nice to wear a bit of colour.
Yeah.
It's just something different. It's like putting on different earrings for the day. It's like a little bit of colour is really nice.
Yeah.
So yes, wear it during the day, 100%.
Aya just asked, how often should she be replacing her mascaras?
At maximum 6 months.
Yes.
Maximum.
And
So
they
we
can,
have.
if you're using it every day, you'll find by the time 6 months is up, it's probably gotten dry and you're probably through it by then as well.
Yeah. We would say 3 months. Get a new one every 3 months, but the maximum you can use it for is 6 months, and that's what the shelf life is on these. So that's what we have on the box.
Yep.
After opening 6 months,
Yep. Get rid of it.
You might get mites.
Exactly. Exactly.
Paradise, following on that was good. Paradise 93 just asked, how does the formula actually get the colour?
We use minerals and oxides, so naturally derived pigments from the earth, to actually get these colours. No dyes.
Nope.
At all.
No dyes, no.
Nothing synthetic.
Nope.
These are all certified organic. These ones are actually vegan certified. So they actually have
So
certification.
they're from the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Like the olden days where like the Aboriginals
Yeah.
and the Indians and stuff, the Indians still do it. They get the clays and stuff and make all
Exactly.
the colours with the
Yeah.
powders, mix it with water and make paints. It's like this.
So it's just natural.
Yeah.
All organic pigments.
So it can be like all the ancients.
Exactly. Exactly.
So submitted earlier this week from Abby Rowe, she asked, what are the main ingredients that are actually working to benefit the lashes?
Oh, that would be those 2 extracts.
All the stuff we went through before.
Well, they're all combined. You need to rewatch this now.
Yeah. Abby, watch this.
Rewatch it.
Well, to benefit the lashes, well, look, I'd say the main ingredients that does that is the horsetail and the nettle.
Yes, because they're the silica. They're enriched with silica and the minerals.
Yeah, so they get into the base from the follicles.
Yes, exactly. So they're the ones that are really going to regenerate and probably help grow as well and strengthen your lashes as they come through. So definitely those two.
And they're in all of it.
Yes.
So
they'd be the key. They're the power ingredients.
Power to the nettle leaf.
And the horsetail.
We had Renee ask, what's the best way to apply the mascara, to avoid clumping on the lashes?
Ooh.
Well, I don't think it clumps. I think you might have, I don't know if you've been using one of our Zuii mascaras, but a lot of mascaras, like we talked about, the mascara doesn't match the brush. So if you're finding you're getting a lot of clumping, your mascara formula might not actually match the brush that they've sold it with, whereas our formula matches the brush, so you really won't get clumping.
I actually don't find that I get clumping. I use the vegan ones. I actually think it's really fantastic. It just sort of glides straight on.
It's only unless you over-apply, like 6 million layers, you might get thickness, but it won't really clump.
But I think that the way I apply mine is I kind of like move the brush side to side as I go up, and it sort of just like spreads it out evenly.
It's sort of like a comb. You sort of chisel
And then-
it through. Is that the word? You like
Chisel it through. But on these though, because you want to do like 2 coats, because it is an organic vegan formula, so I mean, I don't think you really need to, but some people might want that.
like me. Lots of coats.
You just wait. I think the time is so minimal that it's not even really waiting. You put a coat on here, do your other eye, and then come back.
Exactly.
And I actually find that if you wait too long is when I get clumping. So I would be doing that side, that side, that side, that side, and not letting it dry too much, because when it's too dry and you're trying to put stuff on top of dry stuff, I think that's when it starts to like peel off because it's already dried.
That could be what it is too. So hopefully that's a couple of ideas
Just
for
get
you.
Zuii and then
It shouldn't
won't
clump. It should not clump.
If it does, email us and let us know, because
We can give you some tips on how to stop it clumping.
Submitted earlier this week as well from Lisa in Victoria. She asked, how should I be storing my mascara?
Well, you don't need to keep it in the fridge or anything like that.
I'd say don't keep it anywhere hot or anything though. Just a normal in your bathroom, like not in the sun. If you get sun in your bathroom, actually all your makeup should be away in like a
because it is a wax. It's a wax space, so I mean wax can melt. So if you have it in direct sunlight, it's going to heat up.
And with the lid on, don't leave the lid off; it'll dry out.
I mean, when we make these products, they're actually made hot.
Interesting.
So they're made hot. So when it gets warm, I don't think it's going to affect it greatly, but it might run or leak or something like that if you have the lid not quite tight. So try and keep it out of the sun.
I'd say just make sure it's really tight. Make sure it's just in a dry, normal standard
Keep it
place.
next to your foundation. You don't want your foundation to get too hot, so I just always stick it right next to my foundation on the shelf.
Anything else?
The final question, which I'm going to ask,
Go, Zach.
and then I think Shariah should ask the
Yes,
question
men
as well.
can also wear this mascara. Is that what you're going to ask, Zach?
Yes.
You're like a mind reader.
Was that the question?
No.
Oh.
Tricky.
Yep, Shariah, what's the question?
No, Zach had a real question.
Oh.
What's
My
his
real question that I just love to know is,
Oh.
which is your favourite one?
Emerald.
Emerald.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Otherwise?
amethyst. I like amethyst. Amethyst.
I love emerald. I wear it every day. I adore it. It's my favorite. I think that's my favorite product of Zuii.
You do actually get,
mascara.
but you will get addicted to a colour. Like you wear one colour and you're like, oh, I can't live without emeralds or
I'm like, if I just
amethyst.
wear black, I'm like, I can't go out today.
It seems so boring.
How can I
just
leave
to
the
have-
house with not just
to
doing
have one
mascara?
So, you know what the coupon code is? So
Mascara 15.
Mascara 15.
15% off for the next week.
Yes.
What's the date today?
20. Is it 30th?
29th.
29th.
29.
29th.
Yes.
There you go. So,
So-
it's the 29th of March. Just so anyone knows, this is going to go on YouTube later.
So it's available until the 5th of April
Yes.
until 10 a.m. Yes.
So think about not just buying one. Think about trying something different. Like get a black
Get a colour.
and get a colour. Or, you know, get one for your friend or for your mum, and then maybe get a colour for yourself, because...
Actually, get them for everyone that you know, because don't let them put urine and petrol on their eyes
Yes.
anymore, please.
They're good presents for people. Because
And
you
Mother's Day's
can't
coming
go wrong with the colour. Like,
True.
everybody can wear any of these colours, so
Yeah.
get into it.
Bright Inside Out just said, hey.
Hey!